Welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to my weekly energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise and I'm an intuitive and a reader of the cosmic environment. And I'm here to share with you my intuitive take on this week, what's coming up, the energy that's going to be around, how that may affect you, how you can work with it, and how you can use it to your advantage to keep stepping up and living your best life. So you will remember, if you listened to the forecast last week, I told you it's a week off. Yeah, it's a week off, chill out, relax, it's not too funky. And I know lots of you kind of towards the end of last week were like, Sarah, week off, like it feels really heavy, it's quite funky, like there's stuff coming up. Yeah, I feel really overwhelmed or a little bit impatient. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's how it's going to feel on the week off. Yeah, and this week's the week on. Yeah. So trust me when I tell you we have a massive week coming up, and I feel like the beginning of the week we've got some really beautiful alignments, some really amazing energy coming through, and we're going to need it for the end of the week, because at the end of the week we have a massive conjunction thing happening that will affect everybody on planet Earth, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But let me take you through the week, okay, so you know a little bit what to expect, so you can kind of plan, you can be prepared, and you can work with the energy for your advantage, okay? And you can kind of take the gifts that it's bringing, yeah, and not be wondering, what's going on, what's wrong with you, because you'll understand that this is big. So we start this week on Monday with the most beautiful day, okay? If we were running by a more natural calendar that worked with the moons and the moon cycles, it would be the Mayan calendar. It's what we used to go by. It had 364 days, and every year there was this one really magical, potent day that we would celebrate, and it was called a day out of time, and it was the day in between the end of the year and the new year. And there was this window that was thought to be extremely sacred, where we could forgive the past, where we could do some reflection work and kind of look back of where we've come and forgive what we need to forgive and let go of what we need to let go of, and really stand in our kind of in the moment, yeah, connect and receive guidance and support and love and advice and from the divine in this kind of really sacred way. And then we could set the tone for the year of where we were going, so it was a real special occasion. It was like the most important day of the whole year, to just stop, to stop. And our calendar today doesn't allow us that, because our calendar today is very, or our world today is very, on the hamster wheel, don't stop, keep going, there's no, unless we're super aware and we make these moments, there's no dedicated day where everybody is told, just today's a day to stop, become more aware, connect. Do some letting go of the past, look how far you've come, forgive what you need to, heal what you need to, get yourself nice and grounded and receive some beautiful healing before you go into another cycle. No, we don't do that. We just keep going, yeah? So we're gonna celebrate this day. Remember that, we're in a massive shift, times are changing, and we're connecting more again. We're realizing the importance of nature, of energy, and how it affects us, yeah? So that's Monday, a day at a time. I have an online live session on this day to really tune into this energy. So there's another video that I talk about that on. You'll know if you need to be there. So that's Monday, okay? So it's like this beautiful, like, I don't know, I feel like it's a gift before we go into some, I want to say funk, but it's not funk, it's just some turbulent time, yeah? And let's not view that as negative. Like, let's view that as super positive of, oh my God, we're going to go into this kind of really turbulent time and see where we're at, yeah? The universe doesn't give us what we don't need. Yeah, it always is giving us what we need to progress and evolve. So it's cool, yeah? So that's Monday. We have Tuesday, first day of the new main calendar. So first day of the new year, new cycle begins. If we were running by that calendar, they say that when a new year comes in, it brings in a new personality. There's a whole new vibration. Yeah, so let's really tune into that newness. And in the same theme, we have a new moon in Leo, which again is, you know, new cycles. It wants us to lighten up and be a little bit playful. Okay, what you might have found over the last week is some relationship stuff's coming up, and that's all coming up for a reason, because we are being kind of I don't want to say tested, but we're being kind of pushed to resolve any issues that we have, clear anything, and have a real reality check of where we're at, where we're going, what it looks like. Okay, and it's, you know, another one of those times, and we've had these before, so we know what they feel like, where it's like, let's clear, let's have a look, and everything that's been put under the carpet needs to come out. Yeah, so you may have found stuff's coming up. So I would really urge, beginning of this week, while there's this lightness, there's this beautiful energy coming, clear up what needs to be cleared, let go of what you don't need, and if it's not working, let it go. If you know, if it's outdated, outworn, not for you, you know it, let it go. Out with the old, and know that then we'll do in with the new. So it's a real time of kind of clearing, letting go, you know, put it all out, have those conversations. Yeah. And then we have this beautiful new moon, as I said. And then we go into, I'm like, how did I even say this? Then we go into this conjunction. It's a triple conjunction in Uranus. And I was sitting, okay, doing my writing around this. And I'm like, how do I even explain this to people? And they said, just say it's like a triple whammy jammy up your anus. That was it. You know, that's kind of what's coming up. It's like, you know, so it's gonna feel a little bit. You know, some people may really like that, you know, and go, yeah, bring it on. And some people may go like, I don't want to, you know, feels a bit uncomfortable for me. So that's the heaviness kind of the energy coming in. And I feel like it's turbulent, and it's the universe going to do this kind of massive shake, right? And shake up everything in the air, yeah? And what lands and what is solid will stay, and what breaks will go, yeah? And I feel like it's, again, we're going to get that kind of feeling of a little bit of overwhelm and, you know, unsure, and stuff's going to come up that maybe we don't want to see, and, you know, and it's for a reason, yeah? We've got kind of 3 hits of this, and then it's done, yeah? So what's my advice for you through this time so that you can navigate, and it doesn't, you know, doesn't throw you against the wall and, you know, smash you in the face, yeah? Get aligned, yeah? Look after yourself, sleep, eat well, and, you know, take your supplements if you need to do that. And I feel like on the planet, most of us do these days, because we're not getting the nutrients that we need from the food that's available to most of us, yeah? So supplement where you need to during this time. Exercise, move your body, you know, pray. Remember that praying is for asking for what we need. Meditate, that's listening to guidance and advice, yeah? So pray, meditate, look after yourself, get aligned, get grounded, and surrender and trust, yeah? So just kind of knowing that there's, you know, some stuff happening in the planetary environment, yeah? And it's pretty heavy energy, and it's doing this big shake up, and it's doing it for a reason, because remember that stuff has to come up. Yeah, it has to come up into our awareness for us to see it, to feel it, to heal it. It has to be revealed, yeah? So when stuff's coming up to be revealed, just know that it's because it's ready to be healed. And we don't want to hold on to any heavy stuff. We don't want funk. We don't want old stories. So if they're coming up, rather than, falling back into the role of the old story, why don't we just kind of go, oh wow, this feels really old. What's this trying to tell me? How can I change the pattern here? How can I create new? Yeah, because this whole time, this whole year is about shaking the old foundations, clearing the old stuff that needs to be cleared to rebuild new. Old ways stop working, all the competitiveness, all the greed, all the ego. It kind of wasn't, remember we're coming towards, collaboration, coming together, supporting one another, coming back into our hearts, sharing and caring and loving and coming together. Yeah, so we just have to super duper trust this time, as uncomfortable as it can feel. And the universe is doing this with us to help us to grow and evolve. And yeah, it may feel overwhelming at times, but you haven't come this far to get this far, yeah. So expect the unexpected. Yeah, surrender and trust and allow. Nothing will ever be taken from you if it's not meant for you. The universe will never come and take things away that are supposed to be yours. Yeah, so if old stuff is falling away, be that beliefs, habits, emotions, behaviors, people, things, whatever, trust in this beautiful divine plan. Yeah, and know that we're all in it together. We're all on different pages with different stories, but we're all experiencing the same. We're all here on planet Earth right now. Yeah, and we all did choose to be here at this incredible time. And it's a time that is a once in a lifetime experience right now. So let's rise up, let's step up, let's keep evolving and, keep stepping through. Even when we have conjunctions coming up like we do at the end of this week. Yeah, you got it. I've warned you, just look after you through it. Yeah, if you're feeling powerful and you're feeling really good, it doesn't really, whatever, you can deal with anything. If you're tired and you're worn out and your bucket's empty and, it's hard to deal with anything. Yeah, so you are your priority this week. Your wellness, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically is top of the list. Yeah, tuning in, as I said, to this energy that comes in on Monday, getting beautifully connected and aligned. Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, wow, there's some real fun going on. Yeah, whatever. I've got this. I'm just going to go meditate for a while. Yeah, or I'm just going to go for a walk, or I'm just going to go and smash the gym because, I've got some energy building up. Yeah. If we do that, we'll just kind of, walk through. If we've learned how to communicate effectively and, in a productive way, which we've been learning, stuff comes up. It's like, hey, I think we need to have a chat about that. That doesn't really feel, it's not this like reactive, narcissistic, blah. That's gone. We don't do that. So massive week coming up with some beautiful energy and some, testing energy. Yeah, stay in your heart, stay in that vibration, look after you, and you've got this. I'll see you live online on Monday. All the links are in the in my bio, so it's super easy to get on. Yeah, you'll be there if you feel that pull. You'll be there. If you like if I help you, then please can you share? Just so that I can help maybe a friend or somebody else. I just feel like all of us need as much support as we can. We need to know that we're not alone right now during these times. And if you feel that being connected here with me, then reach out and, if you feel there's anybody else that needs that too, please share. Not because I want 1 million viewers, but just because I want people to know it's okay. and I want people to know how they can navigate this energy and not be left on the floor. That's why. I send you so much love, so much light, and yeah, we'll meet next week for a little recovery talk. Lots of love.